Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Mavericks, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And of course the Nuggets, far behind in the standings.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Then there's Nikola Jokic, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Pickett in at the point. And for the Mavericks, a pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Klay pair up to make the backcourt, and it's Lively in at the center position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Irving, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw good from Irving.
Hey, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now here's Johnson. Off target with the three. Right side Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And so here is Denver, following the score by Dallas. Down low. Here's Jokic. Lively grabs the miss.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And Irving gets it to go.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Outside for Irving. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Irving's got 7.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Jokic the screen. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. And it's Jokic missing.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Second in assist, and they've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
And their scoring average is the big one, if you ask me. It hasn't mattered what defense they're facing on any given night. They can fill it up against everybody. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hardaway against Thompson. There's the triple. Lively grabs the miss.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
And it's Flagg missing. Nuggets trail by 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He did not take that three at the other end laying down. You can see the fire in Jokic's eyes.
And it's Irving off the drive. The three from Thompson, and Dallas hits again from deep.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Johnson, out to Gordon. Outside Johnson. No good with the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Gordon outside. Right side Hardaway. Johnson passes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Jokic, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Jokic. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Up top, Thompson, covered by Jokic. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The three from Thompson. Gets the three to fall. Thompson's got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Strawther's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Pickett. And so it's Dallas with it. The lead is 15. Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finalists.
Now here's Gordon. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Gafford with the ball, covered by Jokic. Here's Russell. Nice D from Brown.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Jokic passes to Johnson. Now Jokic. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
A top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
Dallas leading by 10. Russell with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Gafford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
first personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Gafford. A different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Gordon. And it's Watson in for Johnson. Second free throw, no good. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Now here's Washington. No points so far. Washington, a screen on Brown. Russell from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Brown with it, guarded by Russell. Clock at 4, and that one's good. Strother.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Inside, here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell, already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Holmes. Back to Brown. Here's Strother. Let's go with a three. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Nuggets. Zeke Naji out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Outside Davis. This one for 3. AD stretching the floor.
Hey, he'll drop that 3 on you if you don't respect Davis from out there.
Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Strother, and here's Brown for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Watson with the rebound. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The 3 from Valanciunas. And again, it's Denver missing. The Mavericks lead by 13. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys?
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. And then for Denver, Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway comes in for Naji. And it's Pickett in for Strother. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Washington. Hardaway against Christie. Washington right side. To the inside. Here's Davis. Watson with the rebound. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Denver moving it around. Outside Watson. And again, Denver no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Davis. Pass to Hardy. Davis, a screen to the paint. Up and in on the layup. And that's now 9 points for Anthony Davis.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
To halt the run. And Jokic throws it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Gafford the screen for three. Hardy. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jokic with a screen on Christie. Pass to Watson. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. Dallas leading by 15. On the wing, Christie. His first shot coming late. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hardaway on the wing. Fires for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is Hardaway's game. A quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Different look for Dallas. Flagg comes in for Christie, and Irving is subbed in for Hardy. And Denver with a change here too. Gordon's checked in. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Washington passes to Irving. Davis a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Back to Irving. Over Gordon. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to cross effective lineups. Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He's a big factor. Shams, thank you for the report. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
The Mavericks lead by 14. To the right side. Here's Flagg. He picked up 15 in their last win against New Orleans.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
Pass to Hardaway. And here's Gordon. Here's Pickett. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Pickett's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Washington outside. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Anthony Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. And here's Gordon. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Flagg. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Flagg's gotten his second bucket of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Washington. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Gordon outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the half.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Irving for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And again, Denver no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And stolen by Jokic. Here's Gordon. Pass to Pickett. Rejected by Lively.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Denver moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And they pick up 2. Irving's got 17 points.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
The 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And stolen by Irving. Takes it inside. Yes, it's good. Irving's got 22 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Pass to Hardaway. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Here's Hardaway. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young guys with my hop skinny. You know this 2-inch vertical, I have to save it. It's their time to shine.
Yeah, nice out, nice out.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
We know drama sometimes finds Kyrie, but when he plays like he did in the first half, you kind of remember how invaluable he is.
A special, special player at times, man. He has changed the fortunes of many franchises.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Nuggets trail by 20. Kyrie and Klay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. And it's Lively in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Back to you.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Pass to Flagg. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Johnson on the wing. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
The 3 from Thompson gets the 3-ball to go. Thompson's got 11.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And now the assist leaders in the association. Number 1, Kyrie Irving. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Pass to Davis. Wide open. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And that's 11 points for Anthony Davis.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
First team foul.
Johnson on the wing. Fires from deep. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Thompson. Davis with a screen on Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Gordon with a steal. Jokic in the post. And the shot's good. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Irving, and the layup is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Inside, here's Jokic, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jokic has got 17 points. The Mavericks lead by 19. To the middle. Here's Flagg, and there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice finish by Flagg. He makes good decisions on the roll, reads the game so well.
Gordon, the pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And down it goes. 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flagg is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low.
Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pickett passes to Jokic. Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Jokic. Wing shot on the way. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Dallas leading by 21. Pass to Flagg. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Man, this is the kind of pressure Flagg puts on defenses. He knows how to get them to foul him.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Down low. Here's Flagg. Rebounded by Johnson. Nuggets trail by 19. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Anthony Davis. And a switch here also for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Gordon. To the inside, knocks it loose. It's stolen by Irving. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Irving's got 28. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Here's Irving, following that last three-pointer by Denver. The shot from 20 feet out. Valanciunas with a rebound.
operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Hardaway, and Strother subbed in for Pickett. From the right block, and there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Christie with a steal. There's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Gafford with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Tyson in for Johnson. Clock is at 3. Here's Strother. And again, Denver no good. The Mavericks lead by 20. Here's Irving. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic for 3. Rebounded by Marshall.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Strother. There's the 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Denver, they've got Peyton Watson. Nikola Jokic is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Stolen by Russell. Outside Christie. Here's Davis. And Holmes pulls it down. Outside Brown. Here's Jokic. Pass to Holmes. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Stolen by Holmes. Now Brown. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jokic against Washington. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. And a switch here also for Denver. Najee's checked in. On defense, Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And here's Brown for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the wing, right side. Gafford passes to Davis. Washington outside. Davis a screen from downtown. Dallas no good that time either. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Watson with it, checked by Washington. Brown passes to Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. Dallas leading by 22. On the wing, Davis. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Davis has got 9 points now in the second half. Now a timeout called by Denver. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And that one's good. Strother.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Davis with a screen on Brown. Inside. And stolen by Brown. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Gafford. Marshall right side. Outside for Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
A different look for Dallas. Flagg's checked in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Marshall. They double team Brown. Deflects the pass. Pass to Watson. Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are three that come to mind right away.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
A different look for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Hardaway comes in for Strother, and it's Pickett in for Brown. Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Hardaway finds Gordon. Clock at 6. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flagg's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Irving. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Irving. Fires the 3. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He makes a first. Clark, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Pass to Flagg. The three is up. They get the rebound. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Washington. On the take, and Washington powers it through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Irving. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Denver has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's Irving, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And stolen by Irving. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Here's Irving. And here's Flagg outside. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they increased their win total to 29. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Screen by Lively. Here's Irving. An easy 2 on the layup. Irving's got 38 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Lively, and Max Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Both free throws good from Irving. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Pickett.
Mavericks foul. Kyrie Irving, 4 personal fouls. 15 fouls. Pickett.
That one's off.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And that bucket's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. this team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
AD, a road trip coming up against some quality teams. What's your level of confidence that you can take care of business?
We're very confident. We're going to stay disciplined. We're going to take it one game at a time. We got a lot of tough teams coming up. On the road, it's always tough. You have nobody there, but the team. So we're going to continue to play together and hopefully we can come out on top.
Thanks, AD.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.